forward here. Okay, this is the beginning. We're going to call it to order. There's Uncle Eddie. Right on time. We're going to go ahead and call to order the Filipino Heritage Club meeting for tonight, February 10th at 5 p.m. 2024. Do I have a second motion?
Second it.
A second.
Okay, motion has passed. Uncle Eddie, we weren't going to start the meeting until you got here. There he is. Hey, there's Mom too.
Did you get the agenda, David?
Yeah, let me go ahead and share my screen. I'll get the agenda on here. We can go ahead and add to the agenda. 1 second here. Let me know if everybody can see the screen in just a second. Here.
Got it.
Hey, Jake, how you doing, Jake? I got a question
Good.
for you, Jake. Did you
Go
get
for
a
it.
copy of the two options for the flyer?
The what?
The two options for the flyer that we're putting out for the fundraiser? Did you get a copy of them?
I think I did.
Okay, because we're gonna vote on which one we want. Go ahead, David.
Hang on a second here. I've got for tonight, just the approval agenda, just reviewing what we talked about last week. Tonight, we were going to go ahead and focus on mostly, from what I can remember, just finalizing the information on the fundraiser. We were working on a couple of finished and unfinished and current business items. There was the normal approval agenda, approval of minutes, which were last December's last meeting. Uncle Phil, you're going to give me a summary, but you just briefly gave me some items on there with concerning Kirsten, the new flyer or the optional flyer. We don't have to go over the current balance unless you want to, Uncle Bobby, but we were going to go ahead and follow up with Uncle Eddie on the high school scholarship status. And his
Okay, are we doing old business first?
Yeah, Dad, I'm going to go ahead and mute your microphone so there's no feedback, okay?
Well, I would just as soon butt out. The pictures went away, and now all I've got in front of me is printing, and I can't read all this stuff. So
no problem. Now, since you can't see everybody, I want to let you know who's inside the meeting tonight. It's Uncle Bobby, Uncle Phil, John or Jake, Fred, a new member, looks like from Lombardo, and Uncle Eddie.
I wish you could put all those pictures back in so I could see who they were.
I'll go ahead and I'll train you on the portal next time I see you this next weekend, okay?
All right, son.
Say hi to everybody and say goodbye to everybody.
Well, hello and goodbye. God bless you.
See ya. Take care. Take care.
Isn't technology wonderful?
It is.
Now, if David can just teach his old man how to do it, it'll be wonderful. All right, David, how do I get out of this?
I'll do it. There we go. And remove. There we go. Okay, he should be on. All right, I'm trying to get my screens fixed up. And I'm not going to report. Okay. Okay. Can everybody see the agenda?
Yes. Okay.
Okay. The only report we're on C, unless you wanted to go ahead and go over the current budget for the fundraiser. I don't know if we had a chance to discuss that last meeting.
We hadn't yet, I don't believe.
No, I don't believe we had.
I had just the only updates I had were we're trying we've already secured the church again. And
Yep.
It's just a matter of dropping off the deposit. And then when I drop off the deposit, I will ask them, because then I haven't had a chance to ask Julie about in church dining, which they didn't seem to matter, or they didn't seem to mind since we did all our cleanup. So, and we're out of there in plenty of time. Other than that, still inventorying what we have as far as supplies And we'll have to like talk over with Fred, or at least bring up some stuff that his wife might be able or will need to be purchased. And what else did I have over here? I mean, that's pretty much it, other than supplies that need to be purchased and securing the hall, which we did already. So,
Let's catch Fred up on, and Jake too, on what's going on. First of all, we've established April 20th as the date. I've confirmed with his wife that she's gonna be off that day, so that's fine. That's gonna work out.
Excuse me,
then,
Bob.
Go ahead.
I think Fred stepped out for a minute, so I think he was putting his dog out or something.
Oh, okay.
I can't. Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Sorry. So anyway, we're Fred, how you doing? This is Phil. And we were just talking about the things that we really needed to update and find out what your wife might need to be purchased. And then all you got to do is give us a list, and then we're kind of like discussing amount of pounds and stuff, and which we should serve the most of, which is probably going to be chickens. But all you have to do is have her just list down what she needs, and
As far as ingredients,
yes, and then we will get her the funds to get whatever she needs. And I've got all the cookware to like take care of her whatever she needs.
So all she has to do is show up, Fred. We've got the equipment for her to be able to
Okay.
do the cooking. The
So-
main thing is the ingredients.
how
because
many plates are you talking about?
150,
150 plates?
Right.
right? And because we're giving them options of chicken and pork, our experience shows that the majority of people probably are gonna
Chicken.
choose chicken, right? And then but we probably should do maybe 1/3 less of the pork. So
Okay.
you might want to have that discussion. And I know that in the discussion I had with her before, she was talking about she had her own ingredients, but we as a nonprofit have to have receipts on stuff that we purchase. So, you know, we would probably be better off letting her purchase it, we'll reimburse her. So however that works out. So that's another thing you might want to have a discussion with her about.
Okay.
David, can you make sure that you post up the two options on the flyer, please? And then we'll cover that too as well.
Yeah. And I can put the flyer up too. I don't know if you had a chance to see it, Fred or John.
No, I
yet.
didn't, but would
Once we finalize the information,
would there
'cause
be
there's-
some way to find out how many people might be ordering pork? Because you don't want to buy too much as one or the other.
Well, let's use the 150 as an option, right? So how do you want to divide that up, Phil?
I would go 90-60. 90 for the chicken side and 60 on the pork side. And you know, I was discussing with we were talking over with Bobby earlier, you know, since the majority are buying chicken, you know, if we run out of pork, and this is, you know, since we changed the menu, or at least experimenting with it, you know, if we run out of pork, we run out of pork. We'll always have extra chicken. So you know, that at least that part is covered. So and
Yeah, so I wouldn't worry about that.
yeah,
So
I was also talking to Bobby about you know, the idea of just doing the uh, like a hindquarter portion, right? Which we did for the barbecue chicken anyway, but just using thigh and drumstick, you know.
That's
And,
cheaper for us to
It's
purchase.
yeah, because between now and April, I know Save Mart has their big sale on $5 a pack for a bunch of chicken thighs and chicken wing or chicken drumsticks, and you can get them for I think 10 pieces, 8 pieces for $5, and or on the thighs, and then probably 10 to 12 on the drumsticks. So for $5. So we'll have them bought as soon as that sale comes up, and then we'll have them ready. So
Yeah, yeah, let me
You know,
kind of, go ahead, Fred.
Mello handles a lot of the catering at her restaurant that she works at. She
Okay.
would be able to tell the group how much to buy of each.
Okay.
She has a pretty good clue on what people or what they sell the most of,
right,
and when they prepare catering, what the ratio they use, so
Right.
she might have a real good idea.
Yeah, that, and I think, sometime in between, getting Mel together with, Phil. Is our, experienced executive chef here as
He's the
well.
chef. Okay,
There you go. So that, just a FYI.
I understand that.
Okay. By the way, Eddie, you just joined, so this is Fred Lombardo. Him and his wife are gonna be joining the club. She's an executive chef at a restaurant up in the Bay Area. So
Nice.
she's agreed to volunteer to cook the adobo for us.
Oh, okay, so sounds good.
Yeah. Welcome to the club, Fred.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, thank you.
We appreciate the help. Anyway, go ahead.
I
go ahead,
second
David.
that.
What's next on the agenda, David?
I've got supply review items to be purchased. Uncle Phil, was there anything else that you wanted to discuss on items or coverage of which items were going to be purchased or who was going to take over which role?
No, I mean, I think we should table the idea that maybe have a quick meeting in mid-March, just to make sure everything's been purchased and or we're all on the same page as far as like assigning stations or duties to whoever. Because I remember at the last fundraiser, Armando and Skipper had volunteered to I don't know if it was just for the reunion or for the club fundraiser itself, but they offered their services also. So we'll have to I'll have to get together with Patty. I tried to call her earlier, but her phone was out of service or whatever. So
What is the date in mid-March that you wanted to suggest?
well, I know we got.
How about the third weekend?
23rd or 16th?
You okay with that? Everybody okay with the 16th of March?
16th is good. That'll give us a month to the fundraiser.
And that,
Sure.
and the main topic of that is gonna be volunteer assignment, right?
Right.
Yeah,
right.
duties
Okay.
roster.
Assign stations and whatever.
5 o'clock, work for everybody?
Yeah, that
Five's
was
good.
good.
Five's good.
Yeah.
You all right with that, Ed?
Yeah,
Okay.
All right,
it's
we'll
good.
go ahead and mark it down for.
Jake? You okay, Jake?
No, affirmative.
Okay.
Okay, we've got the date written down for March 16th, 5 p.m. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm in a meeting right now. Can I call you back in a few minutes? Or are you gonna be home? Okay, good. I'll give you a call in a few minutes. Bye.
All right, good. Let's move on.
I've got the introduction of new member Fred and Mello Lombardo, current budget for fundraiser, the 150, you mentioned 150 funds for chicken and pork. Were there any other funds that needed to be discussed?
Funds?
For the fundraiser, anything else that we need to assign monies towards?
Well, I'm issuing
So-
a deposit. I'm gonna have that delivered to Phil on Monday for $100.
Okay.
And I think our rent is 150 or 175, Phil.
Yeah, I mean, she hasn't got back to me. I'm sure when I drop off the check, she'll let us know.
Okay,
I mean,
So
she just, I mean, Patty said she's good with $50 deposit, just to secure the room. You know?
well, I'd rather pay the 100.
Yeah,
either
yeah, yeah.
way.
But I'm just saying, she's good with any amount that we
Okay.
drop off there. So
All right,
All right,
So who's picking up the meat?
I will be as soon as we find out how much, and on that what you have down there, David.
the mid-March meeting duties roster, we can go ahead and assign that or discuss it at that time if you want
No,
to.
no, I'm talking about the $150.
Oh, 150, 175 deposit be dropped off for this week. You said 100? Uncle
Yeah,
Bobby?
well, I'm talking, does it say $150 for the funds for the chicken?
Yeah, you said 90 chicken, 60 pork,
Yeah, well, I
Yeah.
mean,
rough guesstimate.
that's a real rough guesstimate because
Okay. All right,
we'll find out how much Mel
The-
needs on the pork side.
yeah,
And then between now and the 16th, I'll have a chance to like shop around with like do you
Yeah.
know, Fred, if what she uses for the pork? Does she use the pork butt or like shoulder or
I have no clue.
okay, well
I just know it tastes good.
we have no doubt about
And
that.
she always has a little extra fat for me.
There you go.
On the pork.
Oh, I like her
Bobby's already
I
put
like
a
it
vote in.
already. Like it with the fat. Yep.
I've already tasted her.
Yeah,
her
Bobby's
cooking.
already voted that.
We made a good choice. I just want everybody to know that this is like visiting the Philippines, okay? It's not mom's adobo. Everybody has their
It's
own.
never mom's adobo.
Yeah.
all right,
It's their own personal taste, but I approve.
okay. I'll go ahead and continue. Secretary report. I didn't really have an update on the report except for a couple of the wonderful designs I was going to go ahead and present or show that Kristen and Uncle Phil had worked on. Sorry we didn't get a chance to talk before the meeting, I'm sure last minute, but she did a really nice job of a layout. I was going to show
Well,
it to you
show
guys.
it to us, and then we'll vote
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah, hang on a second.
David
there's-
did his, and then she
Yeah.
made hers.
There's two designs. Let me go ahead and show you that really quick here. This is the current design that was sent out by email to the board. Let me get rid of the screen here and go full
So
screen.
that's flyer number 1.
Yeah, that's flyer number 1. It's got the name, menu, location, pictures, scholarships, the contact information, and then flyer number 2 back here is one from, pull that up here, from Kristen.
Kristen.
Thank you. And Filipino is the one she just did. Where's her download? I think I downloaded it on the other one. Flyer. Those are my flyers. I'll go ahead and find and pick it up. She has a separate Canva account. Pretty sure I downloaded it though. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get it. I'll pull it up so you guys can see it. Give me a second.
You can hold back.
There it is.
There you go.
There it is.
So again, I told her I really like the just the layout and the handwriting and easy to see. It does need some more contact information, some more information. I like to have a Google Map recommendation.
She had a problem with that. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry about that. Let's
No.
make that a secondary thing.
Yeah.
So let's take a vote. This is number 2.
David,
Yep.
let me talk to Phil a little bit.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Hey, hey, Phil, did you request a photo of my daughters?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean,
Awesome.
we're trying to put on all, I mean, well, the past recipients, so it'd be
Right,
nice,
right.
nice to have a picture on there. I mean,
Yeah, let me
Okay.
give let me give you a kind of input here, okay? My suggestion is that we take this one here because it's not as
Color intensive.
no. There's way it look you the other one looks like there's way too much information. This is really simplified
Uh-huh.
because of the background, I think, the white background.
Uh-huh.
So my vote would be for number 2.
I agree. I
Which
like,
one are we looking at right now?
The
So
one
the
we're
one-
looking
that-
at right
yeah.
now.
that's the second flyer.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is the one that
Yeah.
Kristen and Uncle Phil did. I like it
And
because
that-
it looks like a flyer that you could hand to someone on a
Yeah.
ticket.
Yeah, and just FYI, Fred, that picture is of the recipients for the first annual that we did of the scholarships
okay,
that we gave
great.
away.
Yeah.
Okay. And John, you said that you're gonna be able to send your daughters? Did we have a
Picture.
picture of her getting the scholarship?
I
No.
don't think. Possibly. I'll have to check.
Okay. Yeah, if you could provide that to David, that would be nice. Okay.
Well,
All right, but
Okay.
in the meantime, let's get back to the vote. So do we have a unanimous vote here?
yeah, I also I'd like to go ahead and make the motion to make this the flyer. We'll just go ahead and fix it up.
Hey, and you can complain about your hurt feelings to
Oh,
someone else, okay, David?
hurt feelings. I want to pass the torch. I gotta get a graphic designs
I mean,
department.
it's good that we have options, you know what I mean? So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So let's
Okay,
close it down.
let's
I
there.
have a
move on.
question. I have a question now.
Yep.
Sure.
It has to do with the bottom of the page, with the Facebook page. It says about the contact. Now, is
Yeah.
that the, are you gonna change that to the Filipino heritage?
Yeah, that's correct.
I think Kristen said that once you punch in the link to the it says Filipino community, Porterville, it goes straight to or it offers that option of going to the Filipino Heritage Club.
Yeah,
So,
we can fix the details.
There you go. Thanks for bringing that up, Jake.
thanks,
Yeah.
Jake.
Yeah, good. He's got a good eye.
Hey, what's the next on the agenda?
Next-
Is there a part there for the treasury report?
Yeah.
David?
Yeah, there is no update yet. I'll go ahead and pass it to you to give us a treasurer's report.
Hold on, let me get out of here.
It's right here.
I gotta minimize this thing. Okay, as you guys, or some of you don't know, right? What we do is we have some monthly payments that we make. One is to Quicken, and by the way, I'm having problems with Quicken because they don't have a live support person. And I've had trouble logging in so that I can make Fred and Mello members.
Right.
So I'm still struggling with that. But anyway, let me give you the balance on the account now.
Okay.
Hold on.
I think you said it was last time it was 33,
It's actually 31 now.
31, Okay.
Hold on. I'm having trouble logging in.
34.47 was the last bounce in December.
Let's move on and I'll until I can get this pulled up.
That's fine.
I have a question.
Yep.
Along with that, has anybody been in contact with that, what was that older gentleman's name, Bobby, at the reunion? He said he wanted to join. I can't remember.
Yeah, no, he's not. He hasn't even responded to the membership payment.
Okay. Well,
I sent him an invoice. And he
okay.
hasn't
I
returned.
still have to make contact with Nikki, keen zone too.
Okay.
Him joining.
Yeah. And we can catch up with that at a later time.
Right,
Okay,
okay.
I'll make a note on the account that you guys need to do
I got
that.
it. What happened? Go ahead, David.
Next one was, under, it's not really new business, it's old business, because we already talked about the flyer. And did we make a vote? We always unanimous vote? Anyone want a motion? That would be,
I second or third it. I mean,
Okay.
I like the second one also.
okay, then the pass votes passes, and we got here going.
Unanimous.
with Second flyer. Unanimous. Okay, advertisement, did we confirm the advertisement is gonna be on the digital sign with the city or the Elks Club or?
No, I have to go down to the chamber and like,
Hmm.
at least talk to because I noticed the only available sign, or I have a second, but like, because they do have a digital one in front of the remodeled, memorial building
Okay,
up there by Portable High.
That's probably
and
one of the main drives in Portugal. So that
Yeah.
would be a great place to do that.
yeah,
Yeah,
But I think we're setting ourselves up for running short with.
I mean,
If that
500, yeah.
if that happens.
the
Yeah.
other,
But I mean,
the other
hey,
one,
we
the
run
other
out,
one
we
is
run out, right?
manual. I think the one that the Elks Club is manual lettering, so
Oh, the little letters, okay.
they'd have to like have one of the members from the Elks Club go over there and change for like
Yeah, well,
least
I mean,
maybe.
that's a Cadillac problem.
I mean,
Right,
Olive and Jay would be ideal.
okay. And then the next order item was, Uncle Eddie, you were going to go
No,
ahead.
hold on, hold
No,
on.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Let's not move. I got one more item that
Oh,
we
okay.
need to add on there.
Okay.
Phil, now that we've decided the flyer, what we need to do is now go to the what do they call it? The people who make the
Pu-
tickets.
Publishers?
No, the
Oh,
people who make
the,
the tickets. Phil,
PDC.
what's it? Yes,
PDC.
okay, PDC, and see if they can put the majority of that information on there. Or what, let's just send it to them and let them come up with the design on the tickets. And I suggest we order 200 tickets. Is that everybody okay with that?
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. They're the cheapest place to make the tickets, so we need to get on that right away, Phil. Because I want to be able to get tickets in everybody's hands so we can spread out the responsibility of selling tickets.
Okay.
I don't think we can do that soon enough. Because I got people biting at the bit at my location. That's, at least 30 dinners. So,
Where?
At DeVita.
Oh, okay.
okay. It's been
All right,
added.
so
How did we do that last year, Bobby? I mean, you just
we
uh,
we emailed her the CDC people or whatever the name of that company is, right?
right.
The flyer, and they let her come up with the design on the 200.
Yeah. Oh, it's Porterville Sheltered Workshop, I think.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
And I think we when I went in and purchased them last year, it was just like a matter of like getting them a look up the flyer and they take care of the rest.
Right. David, maybe you could help your uncle Phil out. If he can give you the email address for the sheltered workshop, all you need to do is put on there, please, print out, the ticket similar to last year for 200, the amount of 200. And
Can
come up
you-
with the design. What
Okay.
they do is they come up with the design and then send it back to us for approval.
Mm-hmm.
And then we move forward with it. So we need to get on that right away.
Okay. And can you email or text me that information, Uncle Phil?
Yeah, I mean, I'll need to what is today? Well, tomorrow's Sunday. Well, so, when I go drop off the check to the church, I'll run by before I go to work and get one of their cards and get
Okay.
their email address.
Yeah, just take a picture of their card and you can send it to me and I'll be in contact with them. I'll send them the finalized
Make sure,
design.
yeah, make sure you put some narrative in there, David.
Yeah.
Okay. And
What's
then
the
have
name?
them, have them CC Bill and I a copy, please, of the of the email for approval.
Okay.
purposes.
What's the name of the company again?
Portable
Sheltered-
sheltered workshop.
Shelter Workshop, PSW. Workshop, okay.
Okay,
Right.
let's move on. Now we can move to Eddie.
Okay. Continuing old business, new business, or unfinished business. Did you have an update, Uncle Eddie, on the scholarship status?
I've got phone numbers and emails for the 3 head counselors at Porterville, Granite, and Monachi. I got those from Irene Flores, so I will contact them this week, and then I'll have an update for the March meeting.
Okay,
Okay. I have a question for you, Eddie.
Yeah,
And Jake too. Jake, are there any other Filipino options at is it Redwood she went to?
Mount Whitney, I think.
Mount Whitney?
Mount Whitney, Redwood, I haven't heard of anyone.
Okay, all right. So are we, Eddie, are we offering just the portable district again this year?
that's where we are, and when we did this in 2022, we said that it could be anyone. You didn't have to be a Filipino,
Right.
as long as you were willing to find out about the history of Filipinos in California and Tulare County. So
I have a concern. One is that obviously they have not cashed our check yet, right? For last year?
they're
Because-
holding it. Okay, the way it works is you donate money to their
Right.
oh gosh, what is it? It's an
Scholarship fund.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, well, it's a scholarship fund, but it's separate from the district.
Okay,
And it's where they hold all of their scholarship money. And so when we give them the money, then it resides there until we make a selection of who gets it.
okay. But
So
we had no applicants last year.
we
right?
had 0 applicants, so
That's what.
and
my
that's why
concern-
that's why when I contacted Irene Flores, and she's the secretary to the superintendent, I asked for the names of all of the head counselors and phone numbers so that I could talk to them directly, because we just didn't get a good response. And I don't know why kids don't want to write a paper, do a research, and
Because they're lazy.
get $1,000 scholarship or
Because they're not prepared.
500. But
I don't think they can write an essay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
I have a suggestion. Because if we run across that same situation this year,
Yeah.
then I would suggest that we need to expand who we're providing it to. Now we're gonna be getting Nikki in as a new member. He's a teacher at Tulare. Is it Tulare Western or Tulare Union? Bill.
I think it's Union, but I'm not,
So
I
I
can't
would
be sure.
suggest we open it up, maybe possibly to the Tulare area. There's some Filipinos that I know of that live in that area.
yeah,
Or I mean, that might, jump on the response. And the other suggestion I have is maybe even the College of Sequoia.
And
That's in Tulare County.
real quick, Ed,
yeah.
I had a chance to talk to Wendy and And then because the last time I talked to Larry, I said, isn't one of your grandson or something going to graduate this year? And then he said, yeah. I said, well, suggest to him that, you know, he's pretty well tied to, like, he knows who his grandpa was, and, you know, and uh, your uncle and your dad are well connected to the Filipino community. So, like, it wouldn't take much. And then when I talked to Larry, he said, I'll mention it to him, but, you know, like you said, I mean, they're so dang lazy now. It's like,
No.
and Wendy said the same thing. She said, I'll tell him, but like getting them to like write a paper is like pulling teeth. So,
That's not gonna be a problem for Jackson. I talked to him already.
oh, you did?
Oh, yeah? Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, good.
Jack-
Then there's
Jackson's
maybe-
on board.
Okay.
Oh,
Good.
Okay,
Good.
good.
So you got one.
Yeah. There you go.
But
I'm lining one up
it's
for
not
next
crazy.
year.
It's $1,000. It could be $1,000. It's
Yeah.
like, you know,
Yeah.
it's like you can
And I'll
talk to
stay
me
corrected.
about the
Yeah.
history of the Filipino community, and I mean, yeah.
So
You
the
know,
sen-
I
other
want to
people-
stand correct. I want to stand corrected too, as a treasurer. They did cash the check. Okay,
Oh, they
so
did.
they have the money. So that $3,100 that we have in the account now, it is a current balance. So
Okay.
Okay.
that means we still have this fundraiser that we can add on to it, so that there may be a lot more money available. We'll discuss that in March. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what districts do with scholarships, they have a separate foundation. That's what the word I was trying to remember, but it's a foundation to award scholarships. And so it's separate from the district. The district is not deciding, you know,
Okay.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
held in a separate account.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. I've only got about 5 to 10 minutes.
You're gonna be
more.
late for your dinner and I'm gonna be late for
Yeah.
mine. So.
You're not gonna be
let's
late.
get off-
You're not gonna
Let's
be
get
late.
off that, let's get off that subject.
So just, so the suggestion you made was to include additional locations like the college.
Yeah, I don't mean to put pressure on Eddie, but maybe that may be something to consider into next year. Seeing how maybe Wendy's or your grandson or your nephew might possibly do this thing, right?
Yeah. You know, it's it's like asking, do you know of any other senior Filipinos in your class?
Right.
I mean, when we all went to Porterville High School, we pretty much knew all the Filipinos.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And it's like, because we'd see them at all the gatherings. So it's like,
Right.
We're
so,
like magnets, right?
yeah.
Or they were relatives.
Yeah.
That, and then that was the only other thing other than the proposal for Filipino Heritage to pay for the Zoom account. I did get the annual price for your Uncle Bobby. It's $150 a year or $12.50 a month. I didn't know if we need to go ahead and have that discussed now or later. It doesn't have to be discussed tonight if you don't want to.
Are you talking about a separate account?
No, that's the one that we're on right now. It's the one that I pay for, that I have been.
Oh, so you want to get reimbursed? for
Right.
that?
Either that or we could have it.
Isn't that your annual donation?
That's what we thought about. I thought it was a budgetable item that eventually, if let's say that when we're all gone, someone's gonna have to have or host a Zoom meeting, whether it's free with Google, we could do a free Google meeting. We don't have to Zoom.
Zoom is the simplest
Yeah.
process. That's fine. Submit an invoice.
Okay.
Everybody okay with that?
Yeah.
Approving paying for the Zoom?
No, 1 year account,
The-
1 year
the-
account.
The club. Oh, it's $150 a year or $12.50
Yeah.
a month. And
No, the
put it
1
as
year.
a budgetable item inside of the club funds. Okay, I'll
Yeah.
go ahead and put down here.
Monthly would be probably better than that. way
Yeah.
We can, discount it, I mean, just disconnect it anytime we want.
Okay, we'll go with. They give discounts for the annual, that's why I was asking monthly.
Yeah,
But if you do it annually, then you save a dime.
How
I
much
think-
do we say?
I think it's actually either $20 or $30. I'll double check on that.
Like,
Yeah.
what's the total? David?
That's a
On
140
months?
149.90. It's on the bottom.
No, I'm talking about if we paid it monthly,
Oh, I'll go back
times
and check.
12.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and find out, but that's the monthly right there. You see
Okay.
that?
All right,
And,
so have we decided on monthly?
Yeah, I
or-
mean, seeing as how we don't meet, but maybe six months out of the year, it'd probably be cheaper than.
Definitely.
yeah, okay. I'll go ahead and resubmit, request.
And real quick, David, on the attendees, who's the third Dulé there?
Bobby DeLay, Phil DeLay, D. Russell, Laverne DeLay, who left the meeting.
Oh, okay.
She
Okay.
got disconnected. She was on, but her connection to the Manzanita house where she's at now
Okay.
got disconnected. So she
Don't
let me know.
don't forget Ed's there, you know.
Forget that.
Okay, I have the total for you on the account balance right now, David.
Go ahead. I think you said 3,100 or what was it?
$3,151.26.
Got it. Okay. Other than that, we can go ahead and adjourn and suggested or approve the mid-March meeting for duties roster review of the monies to be distributed. Other than that, let me see, high school contact.
I'm sorry,
members.
Phil.
Yes.
What did we decide was the approximate amount of spending for this year? 700?
Yeah, probably, that's a good starting point, 700,
Okay,
and
okay. Yeah, note that, would you please, David?
For the budget for the fundraiser?
Budget
Right.
for the fundraiser.
Got it?
Okay,
And other than that, anybody else have any new items that they wanted to suggest or put to the board?
Hey, David,
Yeah,
since we went with the second flyer, can you send that out?
we're gonna go ahead and finish editing it and we'll send it out after it's been approved.
Okay, because when you sent out the two flyer options, I couldn't open there wasn't anything to open. So tonight
you-
was the first time I was able to see it.
Oh, okay, well, I'll go ahead and make
Oh,
sure.
I wasn't-
and that's
PDF,
you're including everybody on that, right, Dave?
everybody on the mailing list, including our new members,
And
Lombardo family.
are we gonna wait for her to make the corrections
I'd like
before we
to.
send it out?
Yeah, she won't be able to get back to it until Monday or Tuesday because she's working and she's been Super Bowl. I mean, we already know
I mean,
49ers are going to win. So
Hey, let's
as soon as possible.
yeah. I'll go ahead and send it out, and then also I'll go ahead and send you the link to the video for tonight's recording.
What
And you're
changes
gonna-
were you talking about, David?
It's in the email. She
Okay.
replied. She replied
Okay.
on the email. We need to
Okay.
have things like the EIN number, the tax ID,
Right. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
all those things.
Did you
That's
catch,
all.
did you catch that, Fred? He's gonna send out the link so that
Yeah.
Bella can review that.
Yeah, and I'll go and add you guys to the email member.
Bill, you might want to write her telephone number down. Because that way you could contact her and get together in terms of like the amount and what she needs. You want to provide that to him again,
Yeah.
Phil? I mean.
510 693 4877 72. Is that right,
Is that
Fred?
right, Fred?
590-613.
510.
yeah,
Dave.
510. 693
693.
4877.
Oh, so it is 77. Okay. Glad we checked.
Yeah,
Okay, and then why don't you let me give you her email address while we're here?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Yanga. Okay, it's Yanga Melodina 0 at gmail.com.
Okay, you guys will be added tonight.
is she good with me calling her Mel?
So she
Mellow.
mellow, she prefers mellow.
Mellow?
Mellow, yeah, like mellow yellow back in the
Yeah,
hippie days.
Mellow yellow.
like,
half of Melodina.
Exactly.
there you go.
Okay.
And you know what, with the tickets, why not just use the existing format and just change the dates? That way you can get the tickets out as soon as possible.
There are old tickets that are very, very easy, very nice, and I sort of have to agree with them. If there were leftover tickets, or if you just wanted to modify the dates on the ticket, they already have the template. It's up to you guys. It's up to you guys.
I have no idea where all those leftover tickets are.
Oh, no worries, no worries.
They're gone. I threw them
they're gone.
away.
All right. I am going to go ahead and make a motion to end tonight's meeting. Anybody for a second?
Second.
All right. We will see you guys mid-March.
And
Yes, sir.
okay,
Sounds
All right,
good.
thank you.
Thank
just
you,
to
everybody.
Hey,
hold
hey,
it, Dave.
Fred?
Just
Go ahead.
Hey, Fred, what's a good day to contact her? Or what time she off of work or?
Monday's her day off. It's always good to call her on Monday.
Okay.
Her working hours go, she usually works the evening. But then 2 days a week, she works from 10 a.m. to 3.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop the recording.
okay, just to confirm,
Yep.
David,
Go ahead.
just to confirm, right? You're sending out the recording, right?
Yep.
What else are you sending out?
I'm going to be initially updating the contact list on the email. Once that's finished, I'm going to be updating the notes. Once the notes are finished, I'm going to go ahead and download and upload the link to the YouTube channel for tonight's meeting notes. That'll be distributed to everybody who's a member as well as you guys. Once I contact
Make sure you get Fred
Fred,
and
Right.
his wife
that's why I have to update
on that
yeah.
mailing list
yeah,
until I can get them into membership
Yeah.
status.
Yeah, I'm going to add them to the contacts on the Google account, or the email group, excuse me. And
All right.
then after that's been sent out, I'll be in contact with Kristen, at least by Monday night. I said, just feel free to give me a call whenever it's easier for her. And she already notated on the email which items can be updated and edited, and then we'll
Yeah.
send it out to the members to approve before printing.
Just email her all the changes that need to be done. She'll just do it real quick. So.
Yeah, it's in the email. She had a checklist.
I
All
want
right.
to thank everybody for showing up
Yeah.
with the meeting, and then we'll see you guys again in March, right? If we
Yep.
don't see you sooner.
If not sooner.
All right.
Okay, gonna pause the
right.
recording. Good night.
Thanks,
Nice to-
everybody.
Nice to meet you, Fred.
Good night. Take care.
Nice
Thanks,
meeting you,
guys.
Fred.
Hey, take
All
care.
right,
bro.
Bobby. Thank you.